At this point of time, a lot of work has been devoted into getting this off the ground, and in the future, Tourism Rotorua, for example, and others will be spending a lot of their time and effort to enlist the support of all people in the industry, because at the end of the day, everyone benefits, let's face it.
Let's be totally frank and honest, Te Aroha doesn't need the Rotorua District Council. It's actually the other way around. The foot is, the shoe's on the other side. You know, we need to understand that Te Aroha now has an agenda of their own in terms of their own people's development. They want to make sure that they develop their tribal assets. We, as a council, would like to think that they will be developed for the benefit of everyone. Since early this year, we've been working on an organisation realignment process. That's a realignment process to what the council is looking for us to achieve by Rotorua 2030 and 2016. So what we've done since the early part of the year is working with staff about a new organisation. What does it need to look like? And today we've announced what that organisation will look like. So we've finished the design work effectively.
The trees we've got today, I'm really thrilled because I've so long wanted us to have fruit trees, and having them on the reserves is great because we as council can help look after them. The community know they're there, they can look after them and enjoy eating them when they all fruit.
I believe that there are aspects of what the council does that amalgamation can certainly help with, things like infrastructure. There are a great many economies of scale that consolidating and amalgamating can help with.
Our Māori economy here in the Rotorua contributed $387 million to the Māori GDP of this region, so it's very significant. Our young people will be the future generations that help lead those entities in the future, so it's great that they were given that opportunity.
We were one of the only councils that actually invested in the Avanti drone at Cambridge. We put in $500,000 and look at the investment and how that's returned gold medals to New Zealand in the whole cycling frame. So the 3,500 people who come down from Auckland every weekend to use our bike trails is a huge investment for our tourism, our motels and the infrastructure within Rotorua.
Rotorua is at the heart of forestry, has historically been at the development of the commercial forest industry in New Zealand, and that we want to maintain that central position in relation to that industry, but also develop the economic opportunities around wood and forestry and value-added end product from forestry.
I just think there are so many creative people in Rotorua, and I'm sorry to say I think the arts have taken a little bit of a back seat for a long time, and I'm just so thrilled that they're now on the front foot and we're making progress, new things are happening. So it's not costing a lot of money, it's just people's enthusiasm and some good leadership at the top, and council staff, the two of them I'm involved with are excellent. So, yeah, happy days.
Wonderful thing about this being Rotorua Street being our second intersection is that we've been able to incorporate positive feedback from our first intersection at Pukewatua Street, and this has made this intersection even better from a usability for our disabled people, from a beautification, and as you can see, we're sitting on one of the newest pieces of art, functional artwork, in this intersection at the moment.
Whilst we didn't get a big crowd there, I think it will be January next year a place to be, because they select the men's teams and the women's teams to go to the Rio Olympics, so I think it's good for Rotorua and good for New Zealand.
We have lofty goals for Rotorua with Vision 2030, but this brings it right to that community level about how we can make a difference in each other's lives, building resilient communities. So it's so exciting.
It is very exciting.
It's the online tool.
Yeah.